Hey, what's up, traders? Thanks for watching my channel. I hope you get tons of value from my content. And we are running a contest every month to pick a winner for free, full access to my academy, my trading group, my signal group, and a free phone call with me to figure out how I can help you in your own trading. So like, comment, and subscribe on as many videos as you can this month, and we'll pick a winner from the people that do randomly, and hopefully it'll be you, and hopefully I see you in my VIP group one day. So thanks for your support. Let's crush the markets. Peace. Hey, what's up, traders? It is the 11th. It's the 10th. Yeah, 11th Sunday, 11th of May, Sunday, and here we are already on a weekly, our next weekly outlook video, and the weekend goes by so fast. It's crazy, but I think this is going to be a great trading week. There's some awesome opportunities, and now that we have the world looking to reopen, people want to get back to work. We want to get the economies going. I think this is going to create some really big moves in the market. So until then, it's been like, obviously there's been some massive moves, but they've been like after a big headline or something like that. And then that would create a massive move. But now that, things are starting to open up, I think this is going to create more kind of like sustained moves. That's not like some big headline and then boom, a newswire bomb, so to speak. And then the market goes. Now it's like we're expecting the country to open. It might be slow. United States today, Boris Johnson in the UK was making it so they're starting to phase opening the opening of the United Kingdom. So we have some targets that we're going towards, and this will make it more like a sustained kind of, I guess, economic growth, I guess you would say, and potentially to make it so, for instance, with the UK looking to open, I'm expecting a strong pound this week, or at least at the start here. So let's have a look. I'm really excited about that because this could create more opportunities. By the way, if you're in Nashville, shout out to Ryan in the group, NutriShop, definitely the best supplement store in Nashville. So Green Hills NutriShop. And just want to give you a shout out, buddy. So let's get right into it. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this video. And I appreciate your support. And if you'd like to be a part of our community, this is the best group you'll ever find for the best price. Right now, you can get 70% off. I've been running this discount for a long time now because it's giving people opportunity. I know times are tough, but you can actually get in, you can learn the skill, you can start learning about financial markets at a price that's affordable to anybody. You don't have to, and in fact, if you're new, I encourage you, for the love of God, don't trade live. Go through my course, trade on a demo, practice, and give yourself the time to be successful. And there's no better time than now to get started. But this 70% off sale ends. We're gonna end it this week, so that means right now you can get $200 access to everything, and you don't have to go out and buy $3,500 training. And trust me, when I was learning, I was buying super expensive trainings, and you're not going to find one as good as mine. That's like, just because it's $5,000 doesn't necessarily mean it's worth $5,000. So, and our trading group is the best out there, the best vibes. And I'm out there trading with you every single day. I'm in the trenches. I'm at, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm waking up at 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. I'm getting ready and get my coffee. I trade the New York session. I send out our signals and trade setups. I'm in there in the chat room every single day with our traders. And I know for facts that a lot of trader guru mentors, that's not going to be the case, man. Maybe you sign up for the signal group, or and you've never even seen their face. They don't even have a picture of themselves on Instagram. So don't do that. Find a mentor that wants to help you, see you succeed. And also, we have our funding program now, that if you are experienced, you've been through my training, and you want to make a career out of this, you can, and we will fund you but you have to prove that you are can manage your risk. You can pass the challenges that are challenged to get funded, and we'll start you out with 100K, given that you follow the rules. So it's an amazing deal. If you're interested in that, I did a video earlier this week. I've done a couple of them, and there's only right now 4 spots left. So we have tons of options, and don't worry, we will reopen that again down the road. So if you're like, oh my God, I'm not ready, I missed my chance. You didn't miss your chance. Just keep studying, keep trading, and keep trying, setting goals and going for them. So that being said, let's take a look at the charts. And I'm going to be looking at euro. I'm going to be looking at the dollar, and I'm going to be looking at yen pairs. And specifically with the yen pairs, I think that let's take a look here. This is dollar CAD, and you know what? I'll go ahead and go dollar CAD. Actually, let's get back to. So what I said at the start was that I think we're going to see some moves in the markets, and as things start to reopen, people are anticipating reopening. So this is S&P 500. Look, there's so many people unemployed right now, but the market hasn't stopped rebounding. So there's no reason for me to believe that we are gonna have a massive sell-off again. Now, will we have some sort of pullback or dip? I think so, but it's how far that is or when that's going to happen, it's hard to tell. Like if we're looking for technical, from a technical analysis standpoint of where that might happen, we're in a pretty good place for a turnaround, right? So we've broke out of this area here, right there, and I have this cross section from this fractal to this fractal to this fractal here. So this is going to make another area of resistance for us. Here's the 61.8% retracement, and if we can move past this area we're at, also if we go to the daily, you can see we have a moving average coming in here. Oop. We have a moving average coming in here, so we got a lot going on. This is quite the confluence. So if this wasn't the S&P 500, I'd be like, okay, this is a sell all day long. But it's not the case, especially with the U.S. stock market. I mean, it's just, and the only thing that's really happening is the Fed's coming in and doing more easing, which is only driving the stock market higher. So I really do hope that we get, and I would think it would be a great thing. It wouldn't be great for us, but theoretically it would be great if we got another dip down here, because then it could be like, or so I know some people that I follow are still saying we get a flush lower here, but I don't think this is going to happen. And so right now you can't really fight this trend that's going. Like some people are saying we go back down here, and I would say if that did happen, I would like it, just because it would be a good opportunity to and it would probably be the last one that you get for a very, very long time for that happen. But we're already past here, so we need to get past this level of resistance that we're about to hit here. This 61.8. If we can move beyond there, I mean, look, we're at 29.30. We're not that far off from this big old round number here, which is 3,000. So if we look left, and this is just something, man, it's just one of the best mantras you can ever have, and something I've been remembering a lot more in my trading these days is look left. So if you're there and you're watching this video and you're in my VIP group, say it with me, look left. I just want to do that, so maybe that if you say it with me, you'll remember it more. But usually you can get your questions answered or find these big levels of resistance, or maybe a good place, a good area that would be a target for take profit if you do look left and see where the market has previously gone. So I'm just setting a trend line here on this RSI. So if we did break out of here, then this would be a good symbol, that a good signal that, you know, we would move to break, bust out a little bit higher. So, but if we do, and you know, all the momentum is to the upside here, we keep moving higher. You know, the UK's opening up, America's opening up, the United States, and so as this happens, it's gonna be pretty bullish for the economies. That also means oil. It's big opportunity for oil for sure. So especially once things start to pick up steam. So just like the SP 500, I would love to see some sort of dip before this happened, which would create an opportunity to get in here, because you know, not going to see these prices for a while. But we have a big level of resistance here, and once we push back here, you know, it's really not much stopping us for us to close that gap there, which would also mean now I come back here to where we started, dollar CAD. And so the stock market's bullish, oil market is bullish. That would make Canadian dollar very bullish. And here we are. Typically I look at these as bullish formations, but you know, we start to get some serious risk on activity, then I would be looking for us to break down out of this pattern. And I've been saying this for about 2 weeks now. This lower gap right here that has yet to be filled would be an amazing target, and that has us at 134, and we're at 139 right now, so that's a good 500 pips. So dollar CAD, big time on my radar, and along with, you know, just risk on sentiment altogether. So that brings me to the pound. We just got that news from Boris today, and we've been holding up in this area pretty well here. So, you know, there's no reason for me to think, especially after that news, that we would move lower here. And it's kind of an oxymoron, because NFP on Friday was, I mean, the numbers were horrible. Like, you know, if you're looking at numbers, they're the amount of people unemployed are horrible, but they were better than forecasted. So you would think that would be maybe strengthen the dollar, but I think it's going to mean weaker dollar. And because of where the dollar sits now as a safe haven currency, it's kind of at the top of the list. So if we see the S&P 500 continue to move higher, that's going to mean weak dollar, and you know, and giving the pound an opportunity to rally. Euro USD here is, you know, just like straight up technical of this is that, you know, we have a breakout. It's a good old-fashioned breakout, and not even that, a good old-fashioned breakout, and then a good old-fashioned retest, straight out of a textbook, just like this. So you know, there's no reason for me to think of anything that, man, this looks like a great entry coming up here. So going to be looking to enter in to get long Euro USD, and man, we could go much higher, 113, 111, 112. I think it's some big opportunities here for Euro USD. Dollar Swiss, we caught a great trade last week, 100 pips. We called this false breakout here, and also we have kind of a shooting star pattern that I was looking to trade off of. Been paying a little more attention to big candlesticks these days. So big morning star reversal, which we did get, and now we're trading in what looks like a good old-fashioned triangle. So love these triangle formations, and I think our downside target, whether or not we hit, if we stay in this kind of diagonal trend lines, or we go to this horizontal support here, we have some pretty established targets. I think we might potentially bounce off this moving average here, but just wouldn't be like it'd be a bad thing, because then we just get a kind of a retest of that previous trend line. So dollar Swiss looking for some downside here. Now this is the opposite side, opposite scenario, because with all these other pairs looking at dollar weakness, but against the yen, especially if we start to see some acceleration on stock market, then I'm thinking we're gonna see some higher prices here in UJ. So this is, we started this kind of downtrend here, not quite a head and shoulder pattern, but this is the level that we're going to be looking for us to move out of. So 107.30, you can see, and just like I said, how important it is to just get in the habit of look left. Here's a great example of that. So you can see how this was acting as support, right? With price like too many charts. With price bouncing along support, bouncing along, broke down, and then we retested the backside of that now in a downtrend. But it looks like this might have reversed, and the potential for us to, the jury's not out yet. This is what's going to happen. We could definitely go much lower if the opposite scenario, and keep this in mind about everything I just said. If the opposite happens, that the SP 500 does turn around at 61.8, then we can see GU lower, EU retesting support moving lower, and UJ moving lower. So so this is what we're looking at now, though, and this would be pretty decent case for maybe some fanning trend lines here. But I think that more than anything, let's see where we're at on the Fibonacci's. So this would make sense for bouncing off this 50% retracement here. And this was the move. We'll go to this daily chart. This is what we are looking at. Because we have this long-term trend line. I did a video, whiteboard video last week about the importance of checking these longer-term time frames, and so here we are. And now we have some clear targets in mind. And this, I don't think this will show up if I put it on my if we go back to daily or 4-hour chart, but 38.2. But the top of this trend line be around 108.60. Now let's go down. So 108.60. So that makes sense, because now look where we're at. That puts us here. And just like I said, so when you start looking at something and trading, this happens to me still all the time. Start doing something new or employing a new strategy, and then you see it everywhere. So here is kind of my this new look left, supply and demand zone, basically. But so see how significant this level is. So break down, retest, break down, retest of it there. Significant resistance there. Bounce from this down, retest it. Like, this is a significant level. So 108.50, 108.50 is going to be huge. We just got to break down from this 107 point, or 107.30. We need to break out from there. But however, if the opposite happens, then we can look for this 61.8, even this 78.6, if we do get some big risk on coming in. And I think that's that's definitely a huge possibility with everything going on now. I think EJ is one to point out here, because we had this kind of potentially false breakdown here. This was a significant level. Remember, we're going to look left. Let's see how this plays on a support and resistance so many times. Now let's zoom in. And this is that area here. So we're retesting this resistance. Now we have to watch it, because if we do break above it, that would signal big false breakdown there. And if we had a big false breakdown and we break back above into above that resistance and turns into support, then we're making a run from 120, 119, because I teach this in my training, and hopefully you know what I'm about to say for my members now. False breakdown typically leads to a breakout. So this proves itself to be a false breakdown there, then I would be looking for it to push us higher. So that would be a great trade. I hope it happens. I really do hope it happens, because that would be a fast mover and some pretty good upside there. So like I said at the start of this video, there's a ton of opportunities out there in the market. I'm really excited for just stuff to be opening again. Hopefully we start to see more flights and maybe travel and life getting to be the way it was, So whatever it is that happened, I don't know. People that are in my group kind of know where I stand on that. Is that we've been deceived in a lot of ways, but so the faster that we can get our rights back, get our freedoms back, be able to travel, be able to go out to eat, and because the fact is that it's not nearly something's going on, but it's not nearly as deadly as they tried to make us believe it is. So the sooner that people are like, yeah, I'm getting my life back, I'm going out to eat, I'm going out to drink, I'm going to go out to the ball game, and if you don't want to do that, then stay home. So but the faster we do that, then the markets start to move, and the potential for us making more money and it not being as sporadic is definitely there. So man, that's going to be a big bonus, and I look forward to that. So thanks for watching this video. I hope you learned something today, and click the links below to get started. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel, shoot me a message, and I really hope to see you in my VIP group one day. And if you're watching this and you're already in there, just want to express my gratitude and thankfulness for being a part of my group, letting me do my best in mentoring you, and being a part of our amazing community of traders and people from all over the world, man. Y'all are the best, and I really appreciate you. So let's have an awesome week this week. Let's give it our best. I know I will, and I will see you in the VIP chat room. All right, everybody. Peace.